Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Dungeon Mayhem Monster Madness game, card game, board game, tabletop game, whatever, which is an expansion, but I believe is also standalone. A while back and a while after it came out, I got Dungeon Mayhem. Cute little card game. Easy to play, pick up, really small, easy to carry with me somewhere. Not the best as far as, you know, storage. It's got the little thing here. I keep, there's little tokens in it, and I just keep the cardboard frame in there so I can put them back into it, because there's nowhere else to store it in the little box. It's just kind of in there. But it works, and it's been great fun. I got it, and it immediately became a favorite among my family, my mom, my nephew. We like having, games we can play. And it's one that's really quick and easy if we're like, my nephew's like, I want to go play video games with my buddies. It's easy to say, well, let's play a couple games of this. It'll take 15 minutes, and then you go play your games. And so we get to have family time and then move on. But there's only 4 characters. It's kind of limited. This expands on it and gives storage options, so I'm super excited. So we'll start by taking a look, and I guess the first part of looking will be removing this plastic that creates such a glare. And as you can tell, whereas the original game featured 4 heroes, this one stars a variety of monsters. So there's, back of the box, and as it is, awesome storage box. There's cool art on all the sides. I'm sure art directly from the cards themselves. Okay, so right on top we have our how to play, rules, etc. There are also rules for 5 to 6 players, which the first game only did up to 4, of course, as there were only 4 decks. And then there's questions, frequently asked questions, which I'm sure will answer some things that we've had to just rule on ourselves. Okay. Alright. So we have these. If you have the base game, these are about as thin as the little token bits are for that. Only these punch out as little deck dividers for storage. So we have our different monsters that are going to be involved in this. Each one, of course, gets its little token on its card as well. Oh, wait. Did it? Oh, that is awesome. The back of each one is actually the back of each character in that pose. Awesome. And then we get our characters from the original game, because they can be stored in here as well. And repeats, I guess, of their little tokens. Yeah. And then we get 2 from an expansion that I didn't get. Although now that I have this, maybe I will. I don't know. But alright, so we have those dividers. We also get this little box. It's cute little art. All the characters. And it should fit in here to store the various tokens, so I don't need to keep them in the frame anymore. I have a little box to put them all in. Alright. Then we have a little spacer here for storage, for packing. And basically, here's the inside, here's the decks. We'll get to those. But here is the inside here. So each, there's all these little dividers. So each one kind of goes in, and you see their name, and it goes down so you can grab the cards. And then there's a spot at the very end here where this will fit. Wonderful. So, well designed to actually store the game, much better than the original box. And then we have our 6 new decks of creatures. So we'll start taking a look at those. And we'll start with the Owl Bear here. Which of course has its damage tracker. The card, each one has a card that says, you know, what their normal stuff does, and then what their mighty powers are going to do. And really, it's just the cute art. The owlbear is Hoots Magoots. And so he is a clown. Owlbear. Strong as a bear, wise as an owl. Crushing hug. The Hoots Fan Club. Hey, you look. Very, very fast. The grand finale. Alright, for my next trick, so he gets a, until your next turn, your attacks hit all opponents. Okay. So, that's what one of his special things is. It's a disco ball. Owlbear Boogie. Each player may do a little dance and then get one. You get one for each player who danced. That's going to depend on who's at your table. To the face. Destroy a shield card and then attack for each starting shield on that card. So that would be our Owlbear, which I know is Hoots Magoots from his little divider. Although I believe the I think it just says Hoots on here. They also tell you their names all on here. So, you know, they have names and character and they're entertaining, but yeah. Then we get to Delilah Deathray, our Beholder. It has her little health tracker and her card. All the basic stuff explained, as well as her mighty powers. Laser Show. Make It Work. Me, Myself, and I. Multitask. Is her multitasking making herself pretty and killing someone at the same time? Maybe. Tyranny of Beauty. Mirror, Mirror. Double Trouble. Fashion Police. Cuter Than You. Beauty Barrage. Rays for Days. Then we get to our special powers. Death Ray, which is deal 2 damage each opponent with no defense cards in play, then destroy all defense cards, including yours. Charm Ray, until your next turn, choose the target of all damage spell or cards, and praise me. So you draw your 3, then each opponent can choose to praise your greatness. 2 damage to those who chose not to. Again, that's just messing with play at the table like Hoots was, so... I'm not sure how I feel about that, but still. we have Dr. Tentaculous with his health chart and his card. Receptionist. Enthralled Thrall. Just a nibble. Puppet Therapy. Relax after work. Oh, he's got a brain there. Diagnosis Evil. Super Ego Whip. Sip Tea. Id Insulation. Id Insinuation. Sorry. It's like, that's not what that says. Ego Whip. Okay, I see what they're playing with there. Psychology terms and whatnot. PhD in Psychology. There you go. Mind Blast. Damage an opponent once for each card they have in their hand. Up to 5 damage. Tell me about your mother. He's a psychiatrist. Add the top card of each opponent's discard pile to your hand. Delving into their pasts. Mind games. Swap your hand with an opponent's hand. So he didn't have anything where it's trying to tell people at the table to do funny stuff. I like him better. Blorp. Or gelatinous cube. Blorp. See, I'll have fun, because, like, one of the things with my family is, like, I'll do accents and say the things and have fun with it while I'm at the table with my family. And so someone with a name like Blorp, that's just a fun character. Aww. Cubes have feelings, too. Cleric a la Slime. Arcane Appetizer. Wide open. Acid Burp. Sugar Rush. He's all about food. I love it. Fastest cube alive. D6 of Doom. Oh, and the number. Okay. Combat Cubed. Slime Time. Former friends. Aww. Ew. Burped up bones. When this card is destroyed, or it's 3 shields, and when it's destroyed, deal 2 damage. Here I come. This turn, your damage cards ignore defense cards and deal 3. Hugs. Destroy a shield card, then heal for each starting shield on that card. He's giving hugs. Okay, he's cute. None of the weird try and make people physically do things at the table stuff, and he's cute. I like Blorp. We have Lord Cinderpuff. Damage track. And his card. Eviler Sneer. Peaceful Nap. Investment Opportunity. Wisdom of Ages. Make money, eat people. Wall of Money. Mob of Lawyers. Kobold Maid. Ancient Anger. He's like a businessman. Tooth and Claw. Wing Buffet. Bull Market. Murders and Acquisitions. Each player must damage, heal, or draw. Start with you and go to the right. You repeat all choices. Okay, so they get to choose to do one. And then you do a repeat of whatever they're doing, sounds like. Liquidate assets. Discard your hand and damage equal to the number of cards discarded, up to 5. Hostile Takeover. Damage all opponents. 2 damage one opponent. The damage a different opponent. Okay, so was it just the first 2 that had the weird tell people to do stuff at the table? Well, we'll see. There's one more. As we're finishing up with Mimile Chase, the Mimic. So their damage track. And their reference card. A well-fitted hat. Not a mimic, really. Non-carnivorous couch. A delicious pie. Probably just dirty socks. Actually an empty chest. A potted plant. Honest tongue. Definitely not a trap. Harmless pile of rocks. Just another coat rack. Completely safe door. A book. Cannot bite. Applied dentistry. Use the top listed mighty power of the player to your left or right. So the top power of either the left or right. Okay, interesting. It's not a trap. Make one player's hit points equal to another player's hit points. And definitely just a mirror. Play this card as a copy of any other defense card in play. Okay. So yeah, those first 2, the Owlbear and the Beholder, both had cards that were kind of the trying to get player to dance and get player to praise you, both of which have no mechanical benefit, but allow people to do something silly at the table, to avoid penalty, basically. Not a huge fan of that, but those are only 2 of the 6 decks in here. And I don't know, I mean, maybe, I don't know if my nephew still would find that funny. But I know if we ever play with his sister, she would find it hilarious to make people dance. So I could see that, because I mean, it is a game that can kind of go down to younger kids as well. And so it's kind of, where does it hit along that line? And those couple of cards and those couple of decks feel like they hitting more of the younger audience. But overall, most of them look fun. The art is still beautiful. And also exciting to have a nice storage option finally. Because like I said, the original box is not great for storage. But this looks great. Obviously this was much easier to throw in a pocket and take along with me than this will be. But this will make it where it's much more organized, and where when I just take off the lid, it's very easy for people to decide, well, who am I going to play? So, I say well worth it, and yeah, excited to do some more heroes versus monsters and such. Or of course, just all-out monster battle if you just get this one. I'll link down below where you can pick it up online. Of course, you can probably find it at your friendly local gaming store. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff that benefits us so greatly. We appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for watching. Join us for more next time. Bye.